Hey, what's good everybody? It's Flocka back here with another video today because we've got an update to directional building in the game of LEGO Fortnite. Now, I'm sure some people have found this out already, but if you didn't know, you can use swivels to easily achieve any angle that you want in the game. No more using the dynamic foundations to get a slant. You see right here, I've got a few test areas, so I'm just gonna start by throwing down a foundation. And I'm going to put the controllable swivel on top. And I'm also going to do another one where I'm going to put the free spinning swivel on top. The biggest difference between these two swivels is that this one can be controlled with the driver's seat and this one can be just pushed with your hands. That means that this one cannot move while pushing with your hands, but this one cannot be operated from a driver's seat unless you use thrusters. So by sitting on this one, I go and I press my button and it doesn't spin. But if I go over to this one, the controllable swivel, and I press the button, you see it starts to spin. This is what we're gonna use to achieve any angle of build in the game. You can also use the controllable swivel to build just like you would any regular thruster, putting it on and over and then throwing a floor on the backside. So going over to the controllable swivel, I'm just going to throw a foundation or any piece on the end. And since we already demonstrated the turn, you see that it's at an angle. But the great thing about building with the swivel is that you can turn this one piece around in a circle. So let's say you need to get something round. You're not going to have to set up a bunch of dynamic foundations to get it done. All you really have to do is extend this out a little bit if you need to put something, let's say, out here, or you're making a large circle. And then you just go over to the end and you place your piece. Now when I want to rotate it and place another one, I go ahead and I shift it over. Now it is a little bit touchy. Maybe they'll help us out with that, but you're just going to nudge it until it gets right to the spot that you want it. I am curious though, if I place some more weight on the top, does it slow down the spin? It should. So we threw another one in right there and right there. So you see how we're able to achieve the curve with the swivel. Like I said, it might be beneficial to you if you're looking to get something exact or you're building an actual structure, that you still continue to use the dynamic foundations. We can clip a piece to a free swivel and you can just give it a little bit of a nudge. If you want it to stop in a certain spot, all you're gonna have to do is build right where you want your piece to stop. Go ahead and push up against it, and then we're gonna go ahead and place our piece. If you want to line this up, you're gonna need to place a post sort of like in the middle of the one you just placed. We're gonna want to bring it over so it's actually close enough to hit. And now we'll push it into place. And then I can actually nudge it over here. So you can do this with either swivel. This one might be a little bit harder to control. This one, you gotta do a little bit extra in order to get it to stop where you want it to be. But it is possible. I can also go ahead and make any sort of ramp using the controllable swivel. I'm gonna be using half walls to execute this. And we're actually gonna use another swivel right here to get this next piece exactly where we want it. So this next post is gonna go like this. You should be able to snap it to the side of the post, and then you can get rid of the second swivel that you just placed. I'm gonna go ahead and add on a floor here quick so I can put my steering wheel on. I'm gonna sit in the steering wheel, and as you can see, I can now choose exactly what angle I want my builds to go at. So to show you what that looks like here, I'm gonna pull out the 16 by 16 Shogun Palace floor, and I'm gonna place it up against this floor here. As you can see, it's gone green at that angle. I can also place one like this if I point it at the front of that post. So you can do all sorts of stuff with this mechanism right here. This specifically will be perfect for people who build diagonally on their vehicles and they've got like a workshop area. I know a couple people in my Discord that could probably use this. Let's say I want the ramp to go the other way. I can spin it all the way around. Let's say I want to build like a ramp somewhere over here. I'm gonna throw this post here so that I can nudge it over where I want it. A little bit of light. And as you can see, I'm easily able to start my ramp. Now, is this better than throwing down some floors? and putting a dynamic foundation on and then just building? Possibly. I don't know. Only time and high usage will tell. But one thing's for sure is that the dynamic foundation can get pushed around. Things can get frustrating. With this, you have something that sits still and doesn't move, and there's no chance of you messing it up. All you have to do is aim it exactly where you want it and make your build. So yeah, lots of possibilities. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. If there was anything that I missed or didn't show, let me know. My brain is not that efficient when it thinks about stuff like this. And I really just wanted to get this message out to the people and let you guys do your thing. So I appreciate you guys tuning in to another video. Take it easy, everybody, and I will see you in the next one.